Hi, Doc Martin for KRAZ-TV at the Zero Channel. We have another great book for review today. It's called Micro Food Gardening. Project Plans and Plants for Growing Food, Fruits and Veggies in Tiny Spaces. Jen McGuiness. Another great, strong woman, just like Emma there. See, they got this like a small garden in a bicycle basket. But she said you really can grow anything to, stay busy and grow micro food, and there's nothing like watching and taking care of a small plant and it just comes up. So here's Jen McGuiness. She is a writer, editor, photographer, and lifelong gardener. She is a proponent of growing your own food using organic and pollinator-friendly methods. Her photos have been published in magazines and newspapers, and she is an award-winning former journalist. She has been blogging as Frau Zinni, that's at frauzinni.com, since 2011, where she shares her own gardening experiences and interviews with gardening experts. 2017, she learned more about the seed industry and edibles tailored to the home gardener when she visited California vegetable trials through a National Garden Bureau sponsorship. She has been a guest on several gardening podcasts. Micro Food Gardening is her first book. Well, I tell you, I'm going to wish her a lot of luck because she's got a lot of more books in her. And some of the little, it's just so easy. They tell how you can do it. Just take anything you've got, like muffin tins. Here she's using an aquarium. Well, you got to drill holes in it, so she had to have a little diamond, but that's no big deal. You got to keep the soils drained. That's the big deal. Do organic, get organic seeds. She uses PVC for trellis supports. Decorative places like little planters and things like that, so you can put them on your porch, by the door, above the mailbox, on the back porch, patio. It just goes on. So here's one with the wine box, spice and herb gardens. So it's kind of like the True Brews. Each one is a little synopsis, and you've got window box gardening, how to start plants. This book comes from Quattro Knows. So it's Quattro Publishing Group, 2021. So they're a great press. So it says, why grow it? Growing in a two-family home means space was always at a premium. Being in the city, pavement was the norm. There weren't many gardens, but they were often on the smaller scale, such as postage stamp front yard or stoop to put containers on. Today we have so many options for growing food, including varieties, bred for small spaces, light fixtures to correct it. That's another big thing is don't worry, put it near a window, but the sun moves, so you can grow under lights. Here's a secret about growing lights. Don't put the light too close because it'll burn the plant, and it's not good for it. And if you start real high, then they try to stretch out, they get leggy, and they're weak and they fall over. She talks about multiple seeding and then thinning it out, hardening off by putting it gradually in the sun to where it becomes a little bit more tolerant and can handle it. So all the normal little gardening tricks are in here, and it just applies to a small scale. But like she has this strawberry, these cake containers in different sizes, and so it has a cascade effect. So, and flowers. She really has gotten into nasturtiums, violas, violets, and etc. And so you can explore the flowers. You can get ready-made plants already at your Home Depot or your other gardening centers and take them home and put them in, or you can get seeds. And then she also talks about microgreens, where you get small beds, put the seeds in them, and then as they grow up, you just trim the outsides of the plant and let the inner grow so that you can keep clipping salads ad infinitum. Really, you got salad every night if you want. So it's really a wonderful, sweet little book. I just enjoyed it. Of course, you know, we've always had seed saving and many other plant tree books and ornamentals and everything here at the Zero Channel. And well, I grew tangerines this year from seeds, fig trees from cuttings. The list just goes. Grape cuttings. My grapes are now coming out, Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. And you just cut those into where you got 3 nodes, put 2 of them in the ground, and cover it with straw. I think straw keeps the birds from nibbling on the new growth, and keeps the water moist in the container. But like everything is, do not let them sit in water. Plants don't like their feet in water. It rots and all of that. And the big thing too is fertilizing, and don't over fertilize too much. But if you use a good soil, a lot of it will last pretty much through the whole growing season if you have to add a little bit during the time, but other than that. So she's really been, Jen McGuiness has really done a wonderful, wonderful job. Says no room to grow food, grow micro. That's the rare. In micro gardening, author and small space gardener Jen McGuiness introduces you to a world of miniature edible plants and dozens of DIY projects for growing them. Imagine growing your own organic fruits and vegetables in a tiny urban balcony, a petite front porch, a small patio container, or even on your kitchen counter. Thanks to Jen's creative flair and growing prowess, gardeners everywhere will discover how easy it is to grow delicious organic foods in tiny spaces, including favorites like dwarf tomatoes, cucumbers, melons, and more. And she even has a section on potatoes. Little potatoes, of course. Anyways, keep watching KRAZ TV and the Zero Channel, and thanks for watching our book reviews. These 2 books are just wonderful. So I'm going to give it that one, but there's that one too. So we did a couple of books. We hope you watch both of them. And we got both of these books at the Tucson Public Library, where you can get yours at your library. Thanks, and keep watching KRAZTV.com.